Hey guys, it's me Parker. Welcome to my channel. I was getting the decks ready for the reading and I've been keeping it simple, trying to with the decks this week. Like I've just been feeling the Rider Waite. And I was preparing the decks and I heard Mythic like really loud, which is weird because I've retired this deck. It was the first tarot deck I ever got. My friend gave it to me in 2005. Hello. I know he's not watching this, but yeah, one of my best friends gifted me this a very long time ago, and it's getting banged up like really bad. So I've retired it, but it wants to lead today. I don't know why. Not by choice on my behalf, so we'll see. For this reading specifically, why the Mythic? How are you guys doing? We have a lot of Libran energy going on right now, just as I cut to Moon in Libra. We just had a new Moon in Libra, like 2 days ago. So if the astrology isn't current, that's okay. The message or energetic cycle could still be. Or it could be someone around you. Or, I cut to the Six of Pentacles. This might be regarding someone around you. Or it could be, you know, future energy or past energy. If you're watching it right now, it's probably current. Aries, that's funny. I thought it might be an Aries reading because I did cut to that. I cut to the Sun, and then I was like, oh, Leo energy. And then I cut to the Emperor. The Emperor and Empress have been coming out for everyone. With Libran energy, there's like, you know, relationships are heavily impacted at this time. We are in Judgment Day energy. Sorry, by the way, my screen protector cracked on my phone right where my camera is. Like, literally only right where my freaking camera is. I'm like, ugh. Mercury retrograde. No. Sometimes that's just life. But we are in that energy as well. Just saying. Your ruler is retrograding as well right now. So you guys might be feeling a little stuck. Pretty much the whole collective is feeling stuck and processing old cycles and taking on new paths right now. So, you know, the Hermit's been coming out for everybody. Just saying, you know, with this Mercury retrograde energy. Wow, a King of Swords in the Tower. Okay, wow, a Tower by way of a King of Swords. Interesting. Very like that's what's up. Like just the way it flew out. Okay. Masculine energy, man or woman. In this deck, that is Libran energy. He's got the scales. Very trepidatious looking king there. Interesting with that scorpionic tower energy. Again, yeah. Interesting. All right. Anything else for Aries? The babies of the zodiac, but also the leaders. Typically, you guys are very decisive and self-assured like that King of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay. Gemini energy. Just air, masculine energy. Communication, thought. Tower. I just heard disruption. Woo, there you are. The Fool, your major arcana, a new beginning, just as I was talking about people and new beginnings. Wow, a new beginning triggered by some kind of tower here. Looks like it's coming by way of a masculine air energy or just communication. Whoa, the Emperor, there you guys are. Whoa, okay. Interesting. An Emperor, definitely this King of Swords could be you guys triggering this Tower moment. By way of taking that leap of faith, Fool energy, towards or away from something here. It's a Tower moment. Interesting. I'm seeing that is being caused by this masculine energy. That is your major arcana or Taurus. But I'm seeing that as you guys. There's a Five of Pentacles on the bottom. That just came out in the Pisces reading I just did. You could be a cusper. If you are, you might want to go watch that. Emperors don't typically sit in this energy. They're very abundant. They're very controlled, and they run an empire, right? So we'll see you. Ooh, I'm seeing this as that Tower energy because then there's like this decisive Knight of Wands energy with this Two of Wands communicating a decision of sorts with that King of Swords energy. Could be putting someone else into this energy. After having sat on it for a while, this like a healing, contemplative, meditative, isolated energy, and then when you move out of that, that can very much be like Tower Fool energy, depending. I mean, with this decision, it looks like you guys are making a decision about something here. Two of Wands, you pick one, and that's like the Fool, right? Very decisive, rushed or rushing in communication. Just be careful with how you do that, because there is this lack energy here. Very impulsive can be. With the King of Swords and the Emperor, it's, with that decision energy, it seems very decisive and sure of yourself in this decision, but just be careful how you're communicating with your ruler being retrograde in your sign. Can lead to very impulsive action, decision, right, with this Tower moment, and then there's this lack coming in of some kind from this by way of this communication. Could just be how you're communicating is putting someone into that energy, because it's very rash, like, whoa, and the way the cards are flying out, it's like very cut and dry. Okay. Oh, weird. I don't know why I put the Rider-Waite away completely for this reading. All right. The manga deck. I love this deck. It's like a little nerd tangent, but it's like anime inspired. There's that King of Swords. But it's got like a western-y kind of vibe and also like a steampunky sort of vibe to it. I really like it. The artwork is fantastic on it. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay. One more shuffle after this one. That Fool energy. Whoa, and then there's that like sadness or loss of some kind. Tell me about this Tower moment. Tell me about the Tower for Aries with that King of Swords. That King of Swords energy. Whoa, okay. Oh, the Death. A lot of scorpionic energy here. Death and ending. You're ending something. Big time. Could be transformational too. But yeah, Death with the King of Cups. I like that this King of Cups is coming out, because so far it's all masculine energy, which I'm taking as you guys in that decisive action towards this Fool, with this Fool energy. But that signifies like a lot of scorpionic energy. Again, there is plays on energy right now happening with your ruler being retrograde in your sign, and then your Mercury retrograde in your sister Mars sign. That is something to be aware of here. But wow, this is like the heart space, and then that King of Swords. So I see you guys very much acting impulsively on a decision you've made regarding your heart space here. So we'll see what's up with that, either putting an end to something or transforming something or just a new beginning, because you were sitting in that Four of Swords energy, and then there's like this leap forward with this Fool, very decisive in communication about emotion. You might not be very grounded. There might be a need for grounding at this time, just saying, because I am getting a very impulsive energy off this reading. Wow. But here's that 2 sixes. Wow, very harmonious energy. That's good. That's very, very good. This is, again, that heart space, soul connections, your heart, memories. Yes, you're hearing something from your heart space here, and you're moving towards victory big time, especially if you've been in that Five of Pentacles energy. Like, this is victory, attention, moving forward. 2 sixes, I like that with this Tower energy big time. That's really nice. We like that. The Moon. A lot of scorpionic energy, just saying. Some of you guys definitely have Scorpio in your chart. We're dealing with a Scorpio because we have King of Cups, Scorpio, Death, Scorpio, the Tower, Scorpio. This is specifically Scorpio. Whoa, that's a lot of Scorpio energy. It could just be relating to that Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, your sister Mars sign, while Mars is in your sign, right? Wow, that's crazy. So much Scorpio. And then there's this victory attention. Wow, very decisive, moving into harmony. You're hearing and communicating something about the heart space here. Judgment. This has been coming out for everybody. We are in Judgment Day energy with all this Capricorn, especially Saturn's return. It's at home in Capricorn, and it's a planet of karma. And Capricorn is the oldest earth sign. It's grounding karma. This is your judgment call. Remember that impulsive decision? That's what this is. So I'm curious what this decision is. Why Judgment? What's this decision regarding? What's this decision? Something about the heart space. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Wow. Here you are. With that full energy. So I guess we're clarifying that next. Because that is the decision. What you're moving towards here. Ooh, the moon. Pisces, Cancer energies feels. It's the heart space energy. What's underneath that? The High Priestess. Wow, we have the Hierophant here too. With that. Six of Wands here. An opportunity of some kind. Making a decision about an opportunity, either putting an end to something that's not victorious, it's leading to this Five of Pentacles energy, and you're just getting the heck out of Dodge, and that's your judgment with this. It's like, whoa, major decision. Again, I was getting that, right? Very decisive. Communication. There's this victory wanting to be had. Either you're rejecting an opportunity, you're rejecting something because it's tied in with this almost leading to a lack of control with that Five of Pentacles and that Emperor energy. This relates directly to an opportunity, either rejecting one, not seeing one, or seeing one, moving towards it, right? We have the Hierophant, that's like your values, your morals, that can be knowing, that can be a higher understanding. I see you guys as gaining some sort of higher understanding about your heart space here in this Four of Swords energy that was showing on the Mythic. Laying down, taking a back seat, taking a rest to figure something out, what matters to you here, the Fool, and then rushing towards it, and with that communication, either breaking away from something with that Four of Cups energy and the Page of Wands. But isn't this interesting? We have the Hierophant to the High Priestess. For some of you, it's a divinely guided soul connection, because that is like the Emperor gets in touch with that heart space and that understanding and moves into with that knowing, that mastery into the high priest. It doesn't get any higher than that in terms of embodiment of the higher self, right? With this High Priestess, it is a match to you, but it also could just be alignment. But with this, it's secrets too. Whoa, like, secret energy, really communing with that heart space, Piscean, a lot of Piscean energy there. Again, you could be a cusper. If you are, please go watch the Pisces reading, because that had a lot of these same cards in there. Wow. Very, like secretive. Again, maybe you were holding back on this for a long time, trying to figure it out, and you're gaining that understanding, and then you're just like, woof, like a bolt of lightning. Off I go, either towards my High Priestess with this Tower energy, or you're putting an end to something where there's no victory. Victory is all tied up in this. All tied up in this. You see your victory, and it has to do with your heart space. Well, very intuitive is that High Priestess and Moon energy, that King of Cups. He's feeling his heart space. Eyes closed in meditation with that High Priestess and High Priest energy. That speaks to commitments too and values. Wherein lies your, I just heard security, but your victory, right? What are you putting your attention on? With Judgment, it's definitely putting your attention on something you're moving towards very decisively. Maybe after keeping it a secret for a while. Why the Moon and the High Priestess with the Fool? Holy crap. And the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Divine masculine and feminine energy. A transformation, like, whoa, like, really doubling up, like, really, like, transforming from an emperor here in the physical, moving into a more spiritual understanding or victory here. We've got a King of Wands, very decisive, attractive king. Again, very action-oriented, going after what he wants. He gets what he wants. When the Emperor is acting out of this energy, he makes shit happen, and it appears to be with the Queen of Swords. There's this, oh wow, came to the Queen of Swords. Whoa, with this Libran energy, I've been picking up a lot on oh, there's a Page of Cups. Ooh, for some of you, you're moving in for an Empress here, big time. You're out in the cold, and you're realizing that you need to move in order to get victory here, or that's just you moving away, and that's where this is coming in, because you're cutting it out and going off on your own. That's very interesting that these are coming out. We have pairs coming out together here. That's you and this King of Swords energy, communicating to a feminine energy, which we do have the full, that King of Wands action with this Swords energy and communication. And then there's a feminine energy here too. This could just be you very much in alignment, just breaking free like the Fool, because you've attained some sort. I'm feeling like you guys were in this Emperor energy and that Four of Swords. You know, and I feel like an elevation could be like having some sort of an awakening to, because you're moving from this grounded very in the physical mastery of the four elements, which includes the heart space and intuition, moving with this communication and this action, actually ascending like into high priest, high priestess energy. Could be with this person, or just you very, very unified in what you're moving towards because of that understanding. Wow, a lot of communication though about what you're putting your, wow, look at this, what you're putting your focus and work into here with this new beginning. Moving towards something very, and like focused on it, like very, very focused and decisive, putting work into it. From that Five of Pentacles going to the Eight, that's a lot of focus and hard work and determination I'm getting off this for this new beginning. Communication about the heart space, very action, passionately, creatively. If this is you, maybe with that Four of Swords and Five of Pentacles, you're feeling very blocked off from your passion and your creativity, whether that's manifesting in terms of just oneness within your own what you're moving towards, and with that ascension, you know, that's just you regaining like a youthful sense of honesty and creativity, and moving towards just a path where you're going to get victory because you're unified. You're getting very close, where you're sitting with your higher self, with that Emperor transforming with that Death and Tower and Judgment energy into a high priest and priestess unified, or that's coming together for you with this Fool, because you're just moving towards it. You see where your victory lies now, whether it's away from a situation and you're just breaking free and that's going to meet you, or that's just you regaining your creativity and self-assuredness with your path here, or that's manifesting externally with a relationship that you might not even know about yet, but because you're like, there was some sort of healing, ascension, higher knowledge, getting in tune, integration that's occurring or has occurred with that Four of Swords energy. Again, that elevating into the higher self from the very grounded, controlled Emperor aspect. It's driving this new beginning for you. For some of you, there's going to be a person, a true pair, that very true pair here, just saying, meeting you in that energy. It's manifesting as a result of this integration, or you know what that is, that's your victory, and you're just going towards it, and you'll be damned if anything's going to stop you, right? Because you're feeling out in the cold from that, or, you know, your judgment is that whatever you're currently in, you're hearing your higher self here, and you're honoring it and moving. But isn't that funny? The High Priestess. Knight of Pentacles, strength, pushing forward. Wow. The Emperor looking at the Queen of Cups. King to the Queen of Cups here, very divine pair. He's looking right at that feminine energy. Man or woman, it's just very decisive action. Stability. And there's like deciding to move to calmer waters. The major decision mode, very decisively moving either away from a current situation, or just off on your own, or towards something specific because you've seen the victory here now. That is your judgment. You are the other person. Strength, pushing forward with an offer, or just on your own to build a legacy for yourself based on the calling from your higher perspective, right? With that unified High Priest and High Priestess. Very interesting. All right, let's look at this Emperor again. Look at the Emperor. Very cut and dry, straightforward reading. Ooh, the sun, that's enlightenment, that's awareness. That's also a card of happy outcome. Again, you see your victory. Leo energy. Yeah, it's happy outcome, happy with that Ten of Pentacles. It's like family related. You know, there is an Emperor and Empress, and, well, the Empress hasn't come out yet. this is a lot of like higher self integration and awareness, like speaking to like an epiphany or a realization. This can totally be enlightenment, right? Coming in, beaming like the sun. I'm getting masculine, decisive energy off this, just going after your victory though, whatever that is. Whether it's away from this Five of Pentacles energy, or you're in that energy, or you were and that's been transformed and you have an understanding now, or, you know, this is just the outcome that you're heading into with this energy. I'm feeling the Emperor off this. Yeah, well, Three of Cups, celebration. Anything else? The Sun. Wow, that's awesome, you guys. Nine of Wands, persevering. Wow. It may have been a very tiring process to come to this realization, because remember, I'm feeling that Four of Swords, that healing and like that integration may have been very taxing, tiring, right? It's like reaping the benefits of persevering in what you want, you know? Why the Nine of Wands? Death. The Tower. Right? That process, that persevering. Integration's not easy. Sometimes there's physical symptoms that come along with that, especially in the crown. You get a lot of headaches. You know, if your solar plexus with that power, personal power is being affected, you might have like tummy unrest. Again, with that, it might have been very taxing on you guys, this process, right? But the Sun, that's like reaching the end of it. That's beautiful. There was some pain you were working through, but there's clarity. There she is. Clarity about an Empress. Pain within a connection. Again, whether that's what you're moving away from, and you're no longer persevering in this energy, or you were persevering in this understanding of your Empress, whether that's just not had right now and you're breaking away to go find it, and it will meet you in this energy, even the idea of that. But there's some kind of clarity coming in here about pain. That's the Four of Swords, right? There was a painful situation. For some of you, you're just away from this Empress, or you were, I'm feeling this as the disconnect from the higher self and that very grounded Emperor energy, right? And then there's that transformation. This can be a download too. But that's you in that Four of Swords energy, healing pain, or just a lack of, I'm just getting a lack of clarity with this. For some of you, was actual pain. You know, some of that could have been pain that came up through this transformational process to be looked at and shed, right? With this clarity energy, doing a deep dive, could have been very taxing, right? Could have felt it a lot in the heart chakra as well. Yeah, where there's that Four of Swords, that understanding about your victory with an Empress, or just your integration of the higher self, that with this this is all the Emperor and the Empress transforming into that High Priest and High Priestess energy, through this energy to go off into the Fool, the Sun, right? That fire, that King of Wands, passionate. And there's a youthful essence of it too, because this is fertility. You know, they are married. I'm seeing this for a lot of you as, you know, regardless of whether this is manifesting or you're moving towards another person, there's a lot of integration and evolution from this in the mastery and the physical sense to meeting you in the higher aspect, the higher perspective, the higher self. It's like a transformation from this Emperor Empress with that Sun and that Ace of, like, I can't even believe that. Like, that is that Four of Swords, but the Ace of Swords is like that tower, right? But it feels drawn out. It feels kind of drawn out, or like it was very taxing on you with that Three of Swords energy. King of Swords, there is communication. Anything else from this deck? Well, okay. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Your legacy. You're seeking it. If you're in currently this, you're booking it. Careful how you do that with that Mars and Aries retrograde energy, because there's a Three of Swords here, right? There's pain somewhere here. Could be past. But you are either integrating, you're really hearing your higher self. There's a what's the word? Exponential, but that's not the word. Like when you double up, like you're in this right now and you're integrating with your higher self and hearing that this is not for you and you're leaving, or that's the energy that you were in with that healing, that Three of Swords energy, in lack, away from this legacy that's being had here with this Emperor, Queen to the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess, that integration, right? This legacy is coming together, or you're just seeking it. you know, or for some, this is what you are moving away from, but it's trying to be had. It's being had with that sun and the Empress and the Emperor, but that's a lot of family, building a legacy or destroying one of some kind, or just going after it. You don't know what that is yet, but you're just hearing you're totally integrated and embodying your higher self, and it's leading to that. Or there is an actual physical person that this is manifesting with towards. Right as I say the Lovers, for some of you it's just alignment, and you're getting back in touch with your creativity and new ideas, fostering that. Anything else? Wow, this reading, I really like it, you guys. It's awesome. Awesome. Celebrations. Anything else to close out the reading, Spirit, for my Arians? A lot of integration with the higher self, and I've actually never had that come out in a reading before, especially not on camera, of an Emperor and Empress, like elevating, that's the word, ascending, coming into alignment with the higher self, the masculine and feminine. There it is, that full energy, it's leading to this, wow. Wow. New beginning, it's the beginning of the tarot, it is your major arcana. And that's the so below, that's the actual passion. If this is a connection, it's very sexy, like very attractive, like there's no denying it for sure. What do we have here? This Chariot, wow. Wow, just going for your victory. The Six of Wands that was showing us the so below to this victory, commitment, very stable, a king with a seed, an actual seed. Be careful of pregnancy if you don't want to get someone pregnant. Very reciprocal balance, that integration. Beautiful. All right, you guys, all the best. I'm excited for you.